Are YouTube Shorts the shortcut to monetization? I have the answer, or at least I think I do. A little over 30 days ago, I embarked on a secret experiment where I created an underground YouTube channel entirely made up of shorts, and I posted a short to that channel every day for 30 days. Now, this was part of a larger experiment where I was comparing YouTube Shorts to Instagram Reels to TikTok videos to see which platform was easier to grow an audience on. And that video is still coming up next week. But at the very end of my experiment, something big happened. YouTube finally announced the details of their enrollment qualifications for the YouTube Partnership Program for Shorts creators. And I have a lot of thoughts about it based on the experiment I've been running for the past 30 days and the details that YouTube has finally revealed. And I have a lot of data to go through as well. So let's just break it down. First, let's talk about the type of content I was creating. I went for very typical lifestyle content that you would find across any normal social media platform that would appeal to a very broad female audience. The categories were hacks, pets, makeup, hair, and food. And I wanted to see how fast I could grow that channel organically without telling anybody about it. Not my friends, not my family, not even you guys. After each video was live for 7 days, I looked at the metrics of that video, including how many views it got, how many engagements, which would be likes, dislikes, and comments, and then also how many subs were gained from that specific video. And then I didn't look at it again after that 7 days because I didn't want the older videos to be skewing the data on the newer videos as the experiment went along. So after 30 days, here's where we landed. Channel-wide, I got 78,989 views with an average of 2,633 views per video. Some of the videos fell really flat, like this collagen hack, and then other ones did pretty well, like this video of me giving my cat a pill. On average, 3% of the viewers that watched my content engaged in some way by either liking, disliking, or leaving a comment, but only 0.01% of those viewers hit the subscribe button. But that wasn't the only thing I was keeping my eye on. As the experiment went on, I started comparing my metrics on this Shorts channel to the YPP requirements for long form content, which is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time or 240,000 minutes of watch time. And I actually felt pretty good about it. I was at a little over 11% of the subscriber requirement for a YouTube Partnership Program, and I was a little over 10% of the watch time requirement. But when the Shorts criteria was announced, my enthusiasm was a little bit, let's say, tempered. Monetization with Shorts content on YouTube has been set for 1,000 subs, just like the traditional YouTube Partnership Program, but 10 million views in 90 days. On the long form content side of things, you need 4,000 watch hours over 12 months, but 10 million views on 90 days to me sounds kind of hard. And when I did the math, I wasn't wrong. While I was at 10% to the subs requirement, I was at less than 1% of the views requirement. And if I continued at this rate, in a 90-day span, I would be at 30% of the subs goal, but only 2% toward the views metric. And I know what you're thinking. Eventually, I would hit that 10 million view threshold because old videos continue to gain views over time. So once you have enough videos on the platform, eventually you would be hitting that many views. However, short form content performs a lot differently than long form content over time. Here's a look at one of my better performing videos on the Shorts channel. You see a huge spike here when the video hits the short shelf, and then over time, there's just very few views. Let me contrast that to a video from my other YouTube channel, Jenn Jager Pro Tutorials. This video does have that initial spike, but over time it continues to gain views as new people discover my channel and my community grows. But can't you grow a community with Shorts? I don't know about that. Let me show you something else. Here's the lifetime view of the analytics on my Shorts channel. If we head on over to audience, you can see I've only got 33 returning viewers. This blue line represents new viewers and the purple line represents returning viewers. And you can see here that YouTube is very obviously pushing out my content to new viewers, which is amazing. However, it's not showing that content to people who've engaged with my content in the past. And I know that because there are only 33 returning viewers on this content. How is that possible if I have over 100 subscribers and so many people have already engaged with my content. It's because when you're on the short shelf and consuming shorts on the YouTube platform, you're not choosing what video comes up next. YouTube is just serving you content it thinks you might like, but it's really just like this fire hose of content that maybe you didn't select. In addition, I also found that the engagement rates and subscribe rates for short content seems to be a lot lower than long form content. Again, let me show you this. Here we are back on the Jenn Jager's Pro Tutorial channel. Now, just for comparison, I want to show you these 3 videos here. These 3 videos in total add up to approximately the same number of views I got on my Shorts channel. But check out the engagement and subscriber rates on these 3 videos as opposed to the Shorts channel. For just these 3 videos on Jenn Jager Pro Tutorials, 5% of viewers engaged in some way with this content and 3% subscribed. Compare that to the 3% of viewers who engaged for the same number of views on the Shorts channel and the 0.01 viewers who subbed on the Shorts channel. So in my experience, it's much harder to get Shorts viewers to engage with your content or even more to subscribe to your content than it is for your traditional long form content viewers. And YouTube seems to be acknowledging this with the thresholds for their Shorts monetization program because there's such a huge disparity between the number of subs you need to get and the number of views you need to get to qualify. Now, the people at YouTube are not stupid. I'm sure they have a lot of statisticians and very smart people making these calculations and deciding on these parameters for the Shorts monetization program. In my anecdotal experience with the number of creators I've worked with, I find that people usually hit the sub count requirement and the 4,000 hour watch time requirement for the traditional partnership program at roughly about the same time. Some people hit the watch time first, some people hit the sub count first, but usually like within a couple of months of each other, those 2 metrics are hit for the monetization on YouTube. So I have to believe that YouTube thinks that you're going to be able to hit the 1,000 subs and the 10 million views at about the same time. That's what I think. I'm not entirely sure. So here are my big takeaways about YouTube Shorts and the monetization of YouTube Shorts. I think if you want to get monetized on Shorts, you're going to have to work a lot harder than I did. I think you're going to have to post more than 1 short a day to reach that metric in 90 days. I also don't think you're going to be able to rely on your community of viewers to help you get there because that community might not even exist. Most of your viewers probably are going to be new viewers. And even if they've subscribed to your channel, it doesn't mean they're going to get served up your content in the short shelf when they're on there. So that's also an uphill battle. So is it going to be less work to monetize with Shorts content as opposed to traditional long format content? I can't really answer that for you. If you were going to try to get monetized with traditional long form content, you would need to have a 5-minute video that was watched 48,000 times in order for you to get to the watch time requirement. Is that easier than 10 million Shorts views? I don't know, but I'd love to hear from you guys. Are you having awesome results with Shorts? Do you think that you're going to qualify right away for Shorts monetization when it rolls out mid-January? I truly want to talk to you. I'd love to have you on my channel. If you know anyone that thinks they're going to hit that requirement, let me know, connect with me because I really want to talk to you about it. And I know my audience would love to hear from you. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Stay tuned for the YouTube Shorts, Instagram, and TikTok video that's about to drop next week. In the meantime, I picked out some other videos I know you're going to love. I'll see you again.